Sea turtles are some of the oldest and most mysterious creatures still alive today. They have been on this planet for more than 100 million years, which means they were here when dinosaurs roamed the Earth. Just imagining that fact alone is enough to make anyone curious about how such gentle animals have survived for so long. Unlike many other species that have disappeared through time, sea turtles found a way to keep living, adapting to the changes in oceans and climates over millions of years. They carry a history inside them that connects the present world to a time so ancient it is hard to picture. Every time you see a sea turtle moving slowly across the sand or swimming gracefully in the water, you are looking at a living fossil that has carried the story of survival for ages. One of the most hidden facts about sea turtles is the way they know exactly where to go when it is time to lay eggs. A female sea turtle can travel thousands of miles across the ocean, visiting different areas for food and rest, but when it comes time to nest, she always returns to the same beach where she was born. This ability is so precise that scientists believe sea turtles use the Earth's magnetic field as a natural compass. It is almost as if they have a map inside their brain that never fades away. No matter how far they go, they can sense their birthplace and find their way back, sometimes after decades of being away. This secret navigation system is still not fully understood by humans, which makes it one of the most fascinating mysteries of the animal world. Another surprising fact is that sea turtles cannot hide inside their shells like land turtles. Many people imagine all turtles pulling their heads and legs inside their shells for protection, but sea turtles are built differently. Their shells are streamlined for swimming in the ocean, not for hiding. This makes them strong swimmers, but it also means they cannot tuck themselves away from danger. Instead, their size, speed, and ability to move through the water help them survive. Some sea turtles grow to be very large. The leatherback turtle, for example, can weigh as much as a small car and stretch over 6 feet long. Their massive size often protects them from predators, though smaller turtles still face many dangers. Sea turtles breathe air just like humans, even though they live in the ocean. They cannot breathe underwater like fish, but they can hold their breath for a very long time. When they are swimming actively, they might come up for air every few minutes. But when they are resting, some species can stay underwater for hours without needing to breathe. This ability helps them avoid predators and conserve energy. It is almost like their bodies are designed to switch into a resting mode where their heartbeats slow down, allowing them to stay hidden under the surface much longer than most people would think possible. The story of sea turtle babies is another hidden wonder of nature. A female turtle digs a nest in the sand and lays dozens, sometimes even hundreds of eggs. After covering them carefully, she returns to the sea, leaving the eggs on their own. Weeks later, tiny hatchlings break free from their shells and begin the most dangerous journey of their lives. Guided by the moonlight reflecting on the waves, they crawl toward the water. But during this short trip, many dangers await them. Birds, crabs, and other animals are ready to snatch the little turtles, and once they reach the sea, fish and other predators hunt them too. Out of hundreds of hatchlings, only a few survive to become adults. This struggle for survival is part of the reason why sea turtles have remained strong as a species for so long. The ones who make it grow into resilient travelers capable of crossing entire oceans. One little-known fact is that the temperature of the sand where the eggs are buried decides whether the hatchlings will be male or female. If the sand is warmer, more females are born, while cooler sand produces more males. This natural system has worked for millions of years, but now climate change is causing a problem. Rising global temperatures mean that more nests are producing mostly females. If this continues, the balance of males and females could be affected, which may create challenges for future turtle populations. It is an invisible danger hidden in the warming sands, showing how closely sea turtles are tied to their environment. Sea turtles also play an important role in the health of the oceans, even though most people do not notice it. Green sea turtles feed on seagrass, and by eating it regularly, they keep it short and healthy. This is important because many marine creatures depend on seagrass beds for food and shelter. Hawksbill turtles eat sponges that grow on coral reefs, and by doing so, they allow corals to have space and light to grow. Without sea turtles, these ecosystems would become unbalanced, which would affect many other species. In a quiet and hidden way, sea turtles help keep the ocean alive and healthy for countless creatures, including humans who depend on the sea. Another secret about sea turtles is their incredible sense of direction. Scientists have discovered that sea turtles can detect the Earth's magnetic field, and they use this ability to navigate across vast distances. A turtle born on a beach in one part of the world can travel across the ocean and later return to that exact location, guided by this magnetic sense. It is almost like having an invisible GPS built into their bodies. This ability is not only impressive but also necessary for their survival, since the ocean is so huge and featureless that most animals would easily get lost. Yet, sea turtles swim with purpose, often following the same routes their ancestors have used for centuries. Even though sea turtles look calm and gentle, they are actually powerful travelers. Some species can swim thousands of miles during their lifetime. Leatherback turtles, for instance, travel across entire oceans, moving from warm tropical nesting beaches to colder feeding grounds in search of jellyfish. This long journey is not random but part of their life cycle, showing just how determined and strong these creatures are. Their flippers are perfectly designed for swimming long distances, and their streamlined bodies let them glide through the water with ease. While they might look slow on land, in the ocean they are graceful and quick, reminding us that appearances can be deceiving. Unfortunately, hidden dangers created by humans now threaten sea turtles more than natural predators do. Plastic waste is one of the biggest problems. Sea turtles often mistake floating plastic bags for jellyfish, which are part of their diet. Eating plastic can block their stomachs, cause injuries, or even lead to death. Fishing nets are another danger, trapping turtles and preventing them from reaching the surface to breathe. Pollution, oil spills, and coastal development also damage their habitats. Even lights from buildings near beaches can confuse hatchlings, drawing them away from the ocean instead of toward it. These human-made problems are harder for turtles to survive, even though they have lived through massive natural changes for millions of years. Despite these challenges, sea turtles show an incredible amount of determination. Every year, female turtles still return to their nesting beaches, dig their nests, and lay eggs, just as they have always done. The sight of a turtle slowly pulling itself onto the sand at night, digging carefully, and then disappearing back into the waves is a reminder of the cycle of life that has continued for ages. It is a hidden ritual, often unseen by people, yet it connects generations of turtles to the same beaches over and over again. Their persistence is proof of their strength, and the wisdom carried in their instincts. Sea turtles are also more sensitive than people might realize. They can feel vibrations in the sand when they are nesting or hatching. Some researchers believe hatchlings may even communicate with each other while still inside their eggs, using small sounds to signal when it is time to emerge together. This group hatching gives them a better chance of survival, since moving as a group helps more hatchlings make it to the ocean. The idea that baby turtles can talk to each other in such a hidden way is both surprising and heartwarming, showing once again that nature is filled with secrets we are only beginning to understand.